And he has come back to actually learn and train how to wrestle, and has been in some good matches and crazy hardcore death matches. Like, this is a guy who's gotten shit on for loving wrestling. And can't we all understand that feeling?
I love that he came back to wrestling and decided he was going to experience every facet of the wrestling world. Like, that's a great show of respect. I just wish it would have came a little bit sooner. But after the WCW stuff and the backlash,
I think that's
he
what
probably
he always
had to
wanted
lay
to
low
do,
for a while.
honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's honestly my feelings, that he really wanted to do all of this, but that one mistake that Vince Russo did, not him, really kind of, any other person probably would have never had anything to do with wrestling the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Anyone else who wasn't that big of a wrestling fan.
Yep, it would have been enough to make me run to the cave and never be seen again. But yeah, no, big props to Arquette, and I'm looking forward to seeing this a lot.
True.
So, Monday's Raw abruptly ended, apparently due to a timing issue. The episode went off the air as soon as 11 p.m. Eastern Time hit. The match was interrupted with a Kentucky Fried Chicken commercial right after Randy Orton rolled out of the ring after distracting Styles. The show credits came up before the finish of the match, and the announcers were still speaking when the show cut off. WWE apparently went short on time when a Styles Clash was botched out of the corner, and they redid the Styles Clash on the mat. Man,
sloppy for something as anal as WWE.
Yeah, they go over for any reason, but they're not willing to go over for Randy Orton and AJ Styles. I think
WWE cannot go over on USA. They are not allowed to. They have to end that. They don't. No, they have not since they signed their new contract. They have not.
Well, that is dumb.
Yeah, since they signed the new... Well, USA doesn't feel that they're bringing them enough to interrupt other programming. They feel people tune into the other programming, want to watch it at 11, and they're not willing to lose that for WWE's money.
Man, how much the world has changed since we were young.
You think?
It's just bizarre.
We used to have wrestling matches wrestling shows began at 6:53, and they didn't end until 11:05.
Yep.
Or 11:11. They started early, they ended early. But that was back when wrestling was profitable for TV shows. They're not, or stations. They're not anymore. TV stations aren't making money off of wrestling.
It's just so funny that because the
wrestling's
TV
making
stations
money
aren't
off of TV stations.
Right. There's so many promotions, and so little TV stations are willing to give them shots and spaces and what they need to succeed. That's another bizarre thing. Like I don't know. Somehow wrestling has to become relevant in pop culture.
The only reason. Well, the reason that wrestling is coveted right now by TV stations isn't because it brings them in money. It's because it gives them live views that they can guarantee sales to their I just lost the name of what we have. Sponsors.
Yes.
How I forgot sponsors. That's the reason why, is that they yeah. And you know, Pasty, we have a great sponsor and a great partner. A brand new one that just started this week. You may have heard of them at the top of the show.
Manscaped.com.
You know who that is?
And if you go to manscaped.com and you order some of their personal grooming kits and use our promo code BEEFSTICKS, that's BEEFSTICKS, you can receive 20% off your order and support the show while you do it. And give your partner a Christmas
and also
present.
Get free shipping.
Yes, it's wonderful. I love Manscaped.
It is great. They definitely have... I love them too. I use them all the time. They have the engineered tools for your family jewels. And Pasty, we went over the Lawnmower 2.0, and we went over the Crop Preserver, the anti-chafing ball deodorant. But, they also have a Crop Reviver, which I really enjoy. That's a soothing, hydrating toner. This is a spray-on toner, and it is designed especially for highly sensitive and high-friction areas of the body. It features soothing aloe and witch hazel extracts for anti-inflammatory, anti-burn protections. Now, you can use this in multiple parts of your body, but Pasty, you're a big feller. I'm a big feller. Not only do you want this on your balls to keep it dry and soothing, but, man, spray a little extra, a little lower on your thighs, because big dudes like us that are moving around chafe so much. This is amazing. I have not chafed once when I have been wearing this, no matter how much I run around.
Oh, I'll tell you something. I have been using a all-natural, scent-free deodorant because the rumor mill has it that the aluminum that is in most deodorants can contribute to Alzheimer's. And I want to avoid that because I already have a hard enough time remembering things to begin with. So I use my all-natural deodorant, and before Manscaped, it wouldn't last. You'd get 8 hours into the day and you'd be stinky. Like, what good does this do? Well, now I spray a little bit of that liquid gold on after I apply my all-natural deodorant, and I'm smelling fresh as a daisy for the next 8 hours guaranteed. And usually into the next day. It's wonderful. And it's the same scent as the crop-preserving deodorant.
Yeah, because, Pasty, which is so good.
Mm-hmm.
So good. And, it used to be everything was so expensive. It used to be that sore, dry thighs were for poor guys' thighs. But that's not true anymore if you go to manscaped.com and use our promo code BEEFSTICKS, BEEFSTICKS, no space, to get your 20% off and free shipping. It's so cheap, it's so great, it's so amazing, and it is the best Christmas present you can get for your significant other, whether you're male or female. It's a great stocking stuffer. Get it for your man as a polite way to say, hey, please use this. Or get it for your woman, not because you're giving it to her, but use it so that you can thank her and let her appreciate you more. And I can guarantee that.
Wait, Fat Mac. I got to make it very clear right here. The ladies can use this product too if they so choose.
And the better you smell. They most definitely can. But I do know for a fact that your chances of getting a little action down in the crotchal area double, triple, 100-fold increase when you are trimmed, clean, dry, and smell good.
Yes.
So you're doing it for yourself.
Nobody likes pubic hair between the teeth.
It's a win-win situation. That is manscaped.com.
Yes.
No.
Yes, these guys are fantastic. And not only that, but down to the details, man. The travel case that comes with the goods. I think it's my favorite thing. It's the best bathroom goods travel case I've ever had in my life. Real leather, smells amazing, feels good in your hands, the right
quality
thickness.
Made, strong.
I'd put a strap on it and wear it as a fucking purse.
It is so nice.
In a heartbeat. It looks good. It shouldn't be pent up in your bathroom.
It looks nice. Definitely shouldn't. Basically, manscaped.com is definitely the MVP of your private jewels. And there's another MVP coming up, according to the Tokyo Sports Selection Committee, because Pasty, they have announced IWGP Heavyweight Champion Kazuchika Okada is the Tokyo Sports MVP for 2019.
Woohoo!
Yes. This is his fourth MVP win, as he also won in 2012, 2013, and 2015. Of course, 2014 went to his longtime rival, Tanahashi. His IWGP Heavyweight Championship defense against Sonata was also chosen as the best bout, which is their version of Match of the Year. So, congratulations, Okada. Of course, that's Fat Mac's favorite current wrestler, if anybody didn't know that. But, Pacey, I'm going to break down the rest of the 2019 Tokyo Sports Awards just to let folks know. Best tag team was Suwama and Suji Ishikawa.
Yes.
Outstanding performance, Kento Miyahara. Fighting Spirit Award went to Kaito Kiyayama. Technique went to Kota Ibushi. That's awesome. And another one I was super glad to see was Rookie of the Year went to Strong Machine J. If you haven't watched any Strong Machine J matches, you're missing out. Go and YouTube it. It's awesome. And Woman of the Year went to Mayu Iwatani, who has been definitely making a name for herself, going all over not only Japan, but into the States, into Mexico. She is making herself a true traveling wrestler.
Yes, it's a very solid lineup. I'm very glad to see some of these awards being handed out. There's plenty of names on here I am not familiar with, but I know I will become more familiar with over the years to come. Really, really looking forward. I got to check out some of these Strong Machine J matches. I know I like to. I smoke a Strong J like a machine, so we got a lot of common.
Yes, you do. It's good stuff, and definitely congratulations to Okada, who, by the way, I think definitely has earned it. I have read that he is the most recognized athlete in Japan.
Yeah?
Or at least most recognized Japanese athlete. I'll say that.
I was going to say, yeah, it should be like everywhere. I think he should be the... Yeah. Unless you're pulling WWE casuals, then they'd say Shinsuke.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And now we're going to get into some things that aren't quite as wonderful as that as we break into this week's injury report.
Oh, and we start out with a horrible one, Pasty. You take this one. I don't even want to talk about it.
I can be the bearer of bad news, as that is my albatross.
Too bear.
That's the point there.
Oh, yeah.
Piper Niven revealed on Twitter that she's recently suffered a bout of Bell's palsy. Man, that's a way to put it. Who's got two thumbs, a funny face, and has Bell's palsy, she posted. And then she received a bunch of backlash as people thought she was making fun of Jim Ross.
That funny-faced fuck.
Bell's palsy, of course, is a condition commonly known for weakening facial muscles. I thought it was more of a paralysis.
Paralysis is weakening of the muscles, isn't it?
I guess.
There you go.
Weakening, it just makes it sound gradual, and I don't think it's that gradual.
Well, like JR, his side of his face, or even Piper Niven, the side of their face, it's not that it can't move at all, it's that it doesn't move much, and not near as smoothly or even as easy as the rest of their face. It's not like it's like froze in one, it's not like if you make that face, it's going to stay that way the rest of your life sort of deal. Like
I know Jim Ross had fears that he would never announce again after it happened, but he worked his way through it, and he had to teach himself to talk, basically.
By God! You know what's weird? Is that he was such a great announcer back in NWA, WCW, and he was fantastic. But whenever I go back and watch those matches, he sounds wrong without the Bell's palsy.
Right, it's the bells that made him iconic, really.
He went from being a guy that talked like this and told you exactly what it was to a guy that had that kind of draw right there that you knew it was him. It wasn't this guy right here, it was this guy.
When I was a young man, I didn't know what Bell's palsy was. It made him a character akin to like Paul Bearer in my mind.
Oh, yeah!
I don't know. That's just the way I am. But, yes, it can appear, Bell's palsy, as we were talking, it can appear on one side of the face, making it appear that your face is drooping. The exact cause is unknown. But, of course, the most notable person who suffered from, at least for wrestling fans, is good old Jim Ross.
I didn't know he had that! Holy shit.
No, he's just really good at ventriloquism. If he sits sideways.
Wouldn't that be awesome if somebody with Bell's palsy became a ventriloquist?
Can he do that? Can we have Jim Ross do like a ventriloquist show where he sits facing sideways so you only see that side of his face?
I really think he should.
That'd be good. That'd be good. Somebody should animate that at the very least.
I was listening to actually the episode of Grilling Jim Ross that we got, the Dunkin' Donuts Dinkin' Dots. he was talking about.
Is Forrest Whitaker Bell's palsy too? Sorry, I have to ask.
No, Forrest Whitaker. I don't think so,